Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 84 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. It's a lovely Monday. We're all enjoying life. I have a Celsius with me. Wow, there's watermelon flavored. You know what they say about watermelons? They have seeds and rinds, I guess. And they're fine. I'm indifferent to watermelons. They aren't really my favorite kind of fruit. They sort of just get my hands really sticky. And like taste-wise, I don't think they taste that good. If they're in a salad, then I'll eat it. But like, I don't know. I never really got the watermelon appeal. Not my favorite fruit. Generally, my favorite fruits. The Granny Smith apple is a classic. I love the taste of those. Oranges. I think oranges are great. A black cherry, I think, is also good. Blackberries, I like quite a bit. Raspberries, I'm indifferent to. I think they're hit or miss. I've had plenty of bad raspberries, but when raspberries are good, great. Cranberries, more so for the flavoring. I really eat like whole fresh cranberries. They have it with a sauce, they have dry cranberries, they have cranberry flavored drinks. It's hard to say. Bananas, I don't like bananas. That's more of a texture thing, I think, because I've eaten banana chips, and I think those are quite good. Mangoes, I think mangoes are great. Grapes are fine, They're fine. They're a fruit, I guess. Blueberries, also fine. That's every fruit, I think, that exists. Tomatoes, I guess. Tomatoes are fine. Again, I don't go on my way to eat them, but they're on a sandwich or in a salad, and I'll eat them. Yeah, I think those are all the fruits, and that's enough small talk, I think, for today, so we can get into our reading, because today we're starting with the word cigarette. So let's figure out what in the heck is a cigarette. Cigarette, noun, a slender roll or cut tobacco enclosed in paper for smoking. Cigarillo, noun, one, a very small cigar. Two, a cigarette wrapped in tobacco rather than paper. Cilantro, noun, leaves of coriander used as a flavoring or garnish, also the coriander plant. Ciliate, noun, any of a group of protozoans characterized by cilia. Cilium, noun, one, a minute minute short hair-like process, especially one of a cell. Two, eyelash. C&C, abbreviation, commander-in-chief. Cinch, noun, one, a girth for a pack or saddle. Two, a sure or an easy thing. Cinch, verb. Cinchona, noun, any of a genus of South American trees related to the madder. Also the bitter quinine-containing bark of a cinchona. Cincture, noun, belt, sash. Cinder, noun, one, slag. Two, ashes. Three, a hot piece of partly burned wood or coal. Four, a fragment of lava from an erupting volcano. Cindery, adjective. Cinder block, noun, a building block made of cement and coal cinders. Cinema, noun, one, a motion picture theater. Two, movies. Cinematic, adjective. Cinematheque, noun, a small movie house specializing in avant-garde films. Cinematography, noun, motion picture photography. Cinematographer, noun, cinematographic, adjective. Cinephile, noun, a lover of motion pictures. Cineplex, noun, a complex that houses several movie theaters. Cinerium, noun, a place to receive the ashes of the cremated dead. Cineary, adjective. Cinnabar, noun, 1. A red mineral that is the only important ore of mercury. 2. A deep, vivid red. Cinnamon, noun, a spice prepared from the highly aromatic bark of any of several Asian trees related to the true laurel, also a tree that yields cinnamon. Cinquefoil, noun, any of a genus of plants related to the roses with the leaves having 5 lobes. Cipher 1, noun, 1, 0, not. 2, a method of secret writing. Cipher 2, verb, to compute arithmetically. Circ, abbreviation, circular. Circa, preposition, about, circa 1600. Circadian, adjective, being, having, characterized by, or occurring in approximately 24-hour intervals as a biological activity. Circle 1, noun, 1, a closed curve every point of which is equally distant from a fixed point within it. 2, something circular. 3, an area of action or influence. 4, cycle. 5, a group bound by a common tie, sewing circle. Circle 2, verb, 1, to enclose in a circle. 2, to move or revolve around, also to move in a circle. Circlet, noun, a small circle, especially a circular ornament. Circuit, noun, 1, a boundary around an enclosed space. 2, a course around a periphery. 3, a regular tour, as by a judge, around an assigned territory. 4, the complete path of an electric current, also an assemblage of electronic components. 5, league, also a chain of theaters. Circuit board, noun, board 7. Circuit breaker, noun, a switch that automatically interrupts the current of an overloaded circuit. Circuit court, noun, a court that sits at 2 or more places within one judicial district. Circuitous, adjective, 1, having a circular or winding course, a circuitous route. 2, not being forthright or direct in language or action, a circuitous explanation. Circuitry, noun, the plan or the components of an electric circuit. Circuity, noun, indirection. Circular 1, adjective, 1, having the form of a circle, round. 2, moving in or around a circle. 3, circuitous. 4, intended for circulation, a circular letter. Circularity, noun. Circular 2, noun, a paper as a leaflet intended for wide distribution. Circularize, British variation of circularize. Circularize, verb, 1, to send circulars to. 2, to poll by questionnaire. 3, to make circular. Circular saw, noun, a power saw with a round cutting blade. Circulate, verb, 1, to move or cause to move in a circle, circuit, or orbit. 2, to pass from place to place or from person to person. Circulation, noun. Circulatory, adjective, of or relating to circulation or the circulatory system. Circulatory system, noun, the system of blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, and heart concerned with the circulation of the blood and lymph. Circumambulate, verb, to circle on foot, especially as part of a ritual. Circumcise, verb, to cut off the foreskin of. Circumcision, noun. Circumference, noun, 1, the perimeter of a circle. 2, the external boundary or surface of a figure or object. Circumflex, noun, the mark over a vowel. Circumlocution, noun, the use of unnecessary words in expressing an idea. Circumlunar, adjective, revolving about or surrounding the moon. Circumnavigate, verb, to go completely around as the earth, especially by water. Circumnavigation, noun. Circumpolar, adjective, 1, continually visible above the horizon, a circumpolar star. 2 surrounding or found near a pole of the earth, a circumpolar current. Circumscribe, verb, 1 to constrict the range or activity of, 2 to draw a line around. Circumscription, noun. Circumspect, adjective, careful to consider all circumstances and consequences. Prudent. Circumspection, noun. Circumstance, noun. 1, a fact or event that must be considered along with another fact or event. 2, surrounding conditions. 3, chance, fate. 4, situation with regard to wealth. 5, ceremony, pomp and circumstance. Circumstantial, adjective, 1 consisting of or depending on circumstances. 2, incidental. 3, containing full details. Circumstantially, adverb. Circumvent, verb, to check or defeat, especially by stratagem. Circumvention, noun. Circus, noun. 1, a usually traveling show that features feats of physical skill, wild animal acts, and performances by clowns. 2, a circus performance, also the equipment, livestock, and personnel of a circus. Cirque, noun, a deep, steep-walled mountain basin, usually forming the blunt end of a valley. Cirrhosis, noun, fibrosis of the liver. Cirrhotic, adjective or noun. Cirrus, noun, a wispy white cloud, usually of minute ice crystals at high altitudes. Cis, adjective, cisgender. Cisgender, also cisgendered, adjective, of, relating to, or being a person whose gender identity corresponds with the sex the person had or was identified as having at birth. Cislunar, adjective, lying between the Earth and the Moon or the Moon's orbit. Sissy, British variation of sissy, or maybe I'll say sissy. Is that British? Sissy. That does not sound British. Sissy. Sissy. Nah, I think I'm gonna make it Australian, my accent. Sissy. No, that sounds country. Sissy. No, I'm not. We're not even gonna try. Oh god, we're not even gonna try. That's okay. Cistern, noun, an often underground tank for storing water. CIT abbreviation, 1 citation cited, 2 citizen. Citadel, noun, 1 a fortress commanding a city. 2 stronghold. Citation, noun, 1 an official summons to appear as before a court. 2 quotation. 3 a formal statement of the achievements of a person, also a specific reference in a military dispatch to meritorious performance of duty. Cite, verb, 1 to summon to appear before a court. 2 quote. 3 to refer to especially in commentation or praise. Citified, adjective, of, relating to, or characterized by an urban style of living. Citizen, noun, 1 inhabitant of a city or town. There we are. Ooh, spooky. This is 3D. Ooh. Alright, that's not funny. God, what even word was on? I was on citizen. Noun, 1 inhabitant of a city or town. 2 a person who owes allegiance to a government is entitled to its protection. Citizenship, noun. Citizenry, noun, a whole body of citizens. Citizens band, noun, a range of radio frequencies set aside for private radio communications. Citric acid, noun, a sour organic acid obtained from lemon and lime juices or by fermentation of sugars used chiefly as a flavoring. Citron, noun, 1 the oval lemon-like fruit of a citrus tree, also the tree. 2 a small hard-fleshed watermelon used especially in pickles and preserves. Citronella, noun, a lemon-scented oil obtained from a fragrant grass of southern Asia used in perfumes and as an insect repellent. Citrus, noun, any of a genus of often thorny evergreen trees or shrubs grown in warm regions for their fruits as the orange, lemon, lime, and grapefruit. Also, a fruit. City, noun, one, an inhabited place larger or more important than a town. To a municipality in the U.S. governed under a character. Wow. How long have we been reading this? In like 15 minutes. Well, we've been technically reading for 84 days. A municipality in the U.S. governed under a charter granted by the state. Also, an incorporated municipal unit of the highest class in Canada. All right, we got there. We got there eventually, guys. Guys, we got there. A city manager, noun, an official employed by an elected council to direct the administration of a city government. City-state, noun, an autonomous state consisting of a city and surrounding territory. Civ, abbreviation, 1, civil, civilian, 2, civilization. Civet, noun, a yellowish, strong-smelling substance obtained from a cat-like old-world mammal, civet cat, used in making perfumes. Civic, adjective, of or relating to a city, citizenship, or civil affairs. Civics, noun, a social science dealing with the rights and duties of citizens. Civil, adjective, one, of or relating to citizens or to the state as a political body. 2, courteous, polite. 3, of or relating. Why did I say this is civil? This is civil. 3, of or relating to legal proceedings in connection with private rights and obligations, the Civil Code. 4, of or relating to the general population, not military or ecclesiastical. Civil defense, noun, the protective measures and emergency relief activities conducted by civilians in case of enemy attacks or natural disaster. Civil disobedience, noun, refusal to obey government commands, especially as a non-violent means of protest. Civil engineer, noun, an engineer whose training or occupation is in the design and construction, especially of public works, as roads or harbors. Civil engineering, noun. Civilian, noun, a person not on active duty in a military, police, or firefighting force. True. Civilization, civilize, chiefly British variation of civilization, civilized. So like, let's try again. Civilization. That was not a British accent. Civilization. Is this British? I really can't tell. I really can't do accents very well at all. Civilize. Oh, if people find these videos, use that as a sample. Me saying civilize. Maybe that'll be something. I don't know. Got it. I should really work on these accents. Civility, noun. 1, politeness, courtesy. 2, a polite act or expression. Civilization, noun. 1, a relatively high level of cultural and technological development. 2, the culture characteristic of a time or place. Civilizational, adjective. Civilize, verb. 1, to raise from a primitive state to an advanced and ordering stage of cultural development. 2, refine. Civilized, adjective. Civil liberty, noun. Freedom from arbitrary governmental interferences, specifically by denial of government power, usually used in plural. Civilly, adverb. 1, in terms of civil rights, matters, or law. Civilly dead. 2, in a civil manner, politely. Civil rights, noun, the non-political rights of a citizen, especially those guaranteed by the 13th and 14th Amendments of the Constitution and by acts of Congress. Civil servant, noun, a member of a civil service. Civil service, noun, the administrative service of a government. Civil war, noun, a war between opposing groups of citizens of the same country. Civies, noun, civilian clothes is distinguished from a military uniform. CJ, abbreviation, Chief Justice. CK, abbreviation, 1 cask, 2 check. CL, abbreviation, 1 centiliter, 2 class. CL, symbol, chlorine. Clack 1, verb, 1 chatter, prattle, 2 to make or cause to make a clatter. Clack 2, noun, 1 rapid continuous talk, chatter, 2 a sound clacking, the clack of a typewriter. Clad, adjective, 1 clothed, covered, 2 being or consisting of coins made of outer layers of one metal bonded to a core of a different metal. Claim 1, verb, 1 to ask for as one's own, also to take as the rightful owner. 2 to call for, require, 3 to state as a fact, maintain. Claim 2, noun, 1 a demand for something due as an insurance claim. 2 a right to something usually in another's possession. 3 an assertion open to challenge. 4 something claimed is a tract of land. Claimant, noun, a person making a claim. Clairvoyant, adjective, 1 able to see beyond the range of ordinary perception. 2 having the power of discerning objects not present to the senses. Clairvoyance, noun, clairvoyant, noun. Clam, noun, 1 any of numerous bivalve mollusks, including many that are edible. $2. That's where we're going to end for today on the word clam. Tomorrow we will be beginning with the word clam bake. I wonder what that is. But until then, my name is Ethan Anthony. This is the same sweater again, which is fine. You pointed out first, not me. I'll see you all tomorrow for another exciting reading. Have a good day.